guys, Tyler here. Welcome back to Tametsi, the most interesting, most unique, and hardest Minesweeper puzzle game ever made. We've just unlocked 3 bonus levels called Jellyfish, Squiddy, and Stingray, and I'm gonna check them out. And alright, it's a Minesweeper puzzle that looks like a jellyfish. 40 total mines, 35 in the blue, 5 in the purple, with some diagonal logic. Well, there's only 5 total in the purple, so that has to be where we start. There's at least 1 purple in this column. Where could the other purples be? Well, I do have a 3-1 pattern here. Only one of these can be a mine, so these 2 are always mines, and these 2 are not. If one of these 2 is a mine, I don't see how that helps me. Well, I do have a 2 that's complete, and a 2 that I can force here. Well, what else is there to do then? What about this 3? 2 out of these 3 are mines, means that this has to be mine, and one of these 2 has to be a mine. So none of these are mines. Okay, that clears up a ton. Let me mark off all of those, and it completes the row. I have a 3 that's complete. I have a 1 that's complete. I have a 3, which means that 2 out of these 3 are mines, and 1 out of these 3 are mines. So this is a mine, and this is not a mine. One of these 2 is a mine. Well, I have a 3 in the middle, which has no mines, and 3 to go, so I can mark all those off. I have a 1 that's now complete. I have 3 mines left in the purple. Maybe that can help. At least 1 in this column, and at least 1 adjacent to this 2. This 7 doesn't do anything. This 2? Oh, there has to be a purple in this diagonal due to this 2. And in fact, there has to be exactly 1 purple in this diagonal, in this column, and adjacent to this 2. So first, let me mark off all the purples that aren't in those 3 areas I just mentioned. All of you are non-mines. And there's a couple more. There we go. Then within these columns, because one of these 2 is a mine, this one has to be a mine. Because one of these billion has to be a mine, this one has to be a mine. And with this 3, because one of these 3 has to be a mine, this has to be a mine. So now 1 out of these 3 are mines. I don't think we can know that yet. I have a bunch of numbers that I just unveiled, so we could start with that at least. Okay, one of these 2 is a mine due to the 1. One of these 2 is a mine due to the 1. So this 2 means that neither of these are mines. Okay, now I can make some moves. This 1 forces a mine here. This 1 forces a mine here. This 2 is complete. This 2 forces 2 mines. Actually, hold on. This 2 means that 2 in this diagonal are mine. This 1 means one of these 2 is a mine, meaning this is not a mine. This 3, one of the mines are here, so 2 out of these 3 are mines. This 3, oh wait, this 3 has no mines next to it and 3 cells, so all 3 of these are mines. Okay, I have a 2 that's now complete. I have a 4, which I can complete, a 2 that's complete. This diagonal, one of these 2 is a mine, meaning this is not a mine. This 1 is complete. I think I can, well, I can complete this other 1. One of these 2 is a mine, and 3 out of these 4 are mines, so these 2 are mines. And then this 1 is complete. This 1 forces a mine. This 1 is complete. This 2 forces 2 mines. This 4 means that one of these 2 is a mine. And this 4 means I have 1, 2, 3, and now a 4th mine. This 4 tells me that 1 out of these 3 are mines. And this 4 tells me one of these 2 are mines, meaning this is not a mine. How about this 2? I have 1 mine here, so one of these 2 is a mine. And this 3 tells me that one of these 4 is mine. So because one of these 2 is mine, neither of these are mines, and this 1 can be completed. This 3 forces a mine here. This 3 is now complete. This 2 forces a mine here. Now this 2 diagonal should be complete. This 1 forces a mine here. This 2 forces a mine here. This 4 is now complete. And it's actually hard to see. This 3 has 1, 2, 3 mines, so this is not a mine. This 4 has 1, 2, 3, and this will make the 4th mine. This 2 needs a 2nd mine here. This 3 has 1, 2, 3 mines, so this is not a mine. 2 forces a mine here. I don't know much about those blues. How about this 7? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mines at that diagonal. The other 2 are non-mines. Well, I have this 6. Surely this does something. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mines here. Well, I have a 1 here, which forces a mine, allowing me to complete the 6. There's 1 purple and 2 blue mines remaining. Oh, I can do counting then, yeah? Surely I can do counting. We can start with the 7. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So one of these 3 is a mine. One of these 3 is a mine. One of these 3 is a mine. So one of all the rest are a mine. I think I can deduce that these are not mines. The only way we can actually do anything with these isolated areas is if they're either all mines or all non-mines. And there's no way for them to all be mines, so they're all non-mines. So we can mark all of those off. This one tells me one of these 4 is a mine. And this 3 tells me that one of these 3 are mines. So everything not adjacent to those 3 numbers are non-mines. Okay, now this 2 tells me one of these 2 are mines, which means that with this 1, this is not a mine. This 1 tells me one of these 2 are a mine, and this 1 tells me this is not a mine. A 3 here forces 2 mines in the blue. Blues are now complete. And actually, that leaves 1 cell left. There we go. The jellyfish is complete. Moving on. We're doing the squiddy. These are challenging. At least I have a starting point. 60 mines. I can go through this relatively cleanly. These are just so hard to count. This is why I have to go slow, because this 4 has 3 out of these 4 being mines. This 4 has 4 out of these 5 being mines. And this 2 has 1 of these 3 being mines. Actually, because 1 of these 3 of these are mines, and 3 out of 4 of these are mines, this is not a mine. These 2 are mines. 1 of these 2 is a mine. Well, I have a 1 in the middle that's complete, a 1 that forces a mine, and a 4 that is complete. Well, the only thing I can actually work with are the rows, columns, and colors now. I didn't expect that. None of these columns are even close to complete. Well, maybe... Oh, there we go. I have a row that's complete. Okay, I do have plays that aren't completely absurd. Where do I go now? I have a 4, which means 1 out of these 4 are mines. And I have a 2, which means 2 out of these 3 are mines. So this is a mine, and these 2 are non-mines. I have a 1 that's complete. Okay, this is damn challenging. Why can I not see the next move? So I know that 3 out of 4 of these are mines. At least, it could be all 4. Either 1 or 2 of these are a mine, and I think I'm about to find out why. One of these 2 are a mine. I believe it's 1, because if one of these were a mine, then one of these would be a mine, and then this 5 would have 1 mine here, 1 mine here, and then 3, 4, 5, completing the 5. But if 2 of these were mines, then neither of these would be mines, and the 5 would be underworked. So one of these has to be a mine. It cannot be both. You know, actually, let me use a pen for this. All right, let me do some marking. We're going to use white for a mine and black for a non-mine. Here's the easier way to explain this. If both of these were mines that I'm marking with white, then these 2 would not be mines, and then all 4 of these would have to be mines, overwhelming the 1. So only 1 of these can be a mine, which means that all 3 of these have to be mines. So we can work with that at least, complete the 1, complete the 2. And now because 1 of these is a mine, actually, let me go back to a pen. Because 1 of these 2 is a mine, 1 of these 2 has to be a mine, meaning that if both of these are mines, which they have to be, only 1 of these 2 are a mine, so these 2 are non-mines. So I have some guaranteed moves at least. I have non-mine, and then mine and mine. So now it's just some 50-50s that I'll come back to. How about this 7? I have 4 mines in the row and 4 cells to go. Sorry, 3 mines in the row, meaning all these have to be mines. I have this 1, which is now complete. There we go. A bunch is starting to clear up. And now we can start doing this puzzle. I have a 1 that's complete. 2 out of these 3 are mines. 1 of these 2 are mines. Okay, don't celebrate so quickly. Maybe I'll come back to the middle. I don't know. I think I have to have another row or column help me out. Or maybe something with the reds. Can I count the red snake? Let's see if I can count this. So 1 or 2 mines are next to this 2. There is at least 1 mine here. And there's only 4 red mines, just due to the 5. There is at least 1 mine here. And there is at least 1 mine here due to this 2. That makes 4. And actually, because there are 4 spots, all of them have to have exactly 1 mine. So first, let's make sure we can just mark everything else that is red as a non-mine. So goodbye. There we go. So now, because one of these is a mine, this is always a mine, this is always a mine. These 3 are always mines. Therefore, this is not a mine, and this is a mine. And then this will be a mine. I'll just mark a little black thing here. So I'll mark these. Mine, 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 non-mine, mine, and mine. Okay, so this 1 tells me one of these 2 is a mine, meaning these 2 are non-mines. This 4 forces a mine here. The 2 is now complete, and the 1 can be complete. I have a 3, which forces a mine here, completing that side, and one of these 2 is a mine. Well, this 2 should seal the deal with the mine here, and now the red section is complete. I have a 3 that's complete. I can mark that. Forces a mine here. This 4 now has only 1 mine option, and now this 4 means one of these 2 is a mine, and actually this 2 is complete. I can mark that real quick. So some good progress has been made. Let me go back to pens and erase. All I know right now is that one of these 2 is a mine, and one of these 2 is a mine, and one of these 2 is a mine. Well, because one of these 2 is a mine, this column, this column will have 1, 2, and now 3 mines, so none of these 3 are mines. And I have a 2-1 pattern right here. This has to be a mine, and one of these 2 has to be a mine, so none of these 4 are mines. Ooh, we're moving now. This 1 forces a mine here, allowing me to complete this section. A 1 that's complete. I have a 3 out of 4 these are mines. This 2 forces a mine here. This 1 forces a mine here. This 2 is complete, and this top section is complete. This 1 forces a mine here. This 4 means 2 out of 3 of these are mines. I might have to start counting blues soon if I had to guess. It's not provable. This 4 we can work with. I have 3 mines already. 1 mine to go, which has to be next to the 5. Because there's 1 or 2 mines next to the 5, all 4 of these are mines, and all the rest in this row are non-mines. And I do have a 2 that's complete. I kind of want to go to the right side. 1 of these 3 are mines, and 2 out of these 3 are mines. So this is a mine, this is a non-mine, 1 of these 2 are mines. This 1 is complete. This 3 forces a mine right here. Let me go back to simple marking. So I know 1 of these 2 is a mine, 1 of these 2 is a mine. 1 of these 2 is a mine due to the column. That's a relatively simple one. I know that at least 1 of these 2 is a mine, at least 1 of these 2 is a mine, and at least 1 of these 2 is a mine. I know that 1 of these 2 are mines. I know that there is at least 1 mine here, so I'm thinking about surrounding this 3, and there could be a mine here, so we don't know if 1 of these 3 is a mine. What about this 3? At least 1 of these 2 is a mine, so 2 out of these 5 are mines. Oh, okay, I can work with this 3. I'm going to erase. Look. So this 2 tells me at least 1 of these 2 are mine. And this 4 tells me at least 2 out of these 3 are mines. And that completes the 3. So these 2 are non-mines. That's what I know for sure. And I know that exactly 1 of these 2 will be a mine. So this will be a mine. And I know that this will be a mine for the same logic on the 4. So let's mark that and see where that gets us. Well, maybe that helps me with the blue counting, huh? Well, I do have a 1, which I can force a mine with. So I'll go with that. I have a 3, which means 1 of these 2 is a mine. Actually, I think this helps as well. I can go to this 3 over here. I know that 1 of these 2 is a mine. And with this 4, I know that 1 of these 2 is a mine. And actually, I do have a 1 row. So let me work with the 1 row first. I can complete the row and mark that off. Maybe that makes life a lot easier, and I don't need to think so hard. Yeah, that makes life a whole lot easier, and I really don't need to think so hard. So, never mind all that. I have 2 mines left in the blue. Again, 1 of them has to be next to this 2, and I think the other one has to be next to the 4. I would have mine, 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 and then mine. Yeah, so all the rest of the blues are non-mines. We can mark that then. And these 2 are mines. Very nice. Well, that should complete some other stuff, yeah? Well, I have a 3 that's completed. I totally didn't notice that. I have 1, 2, and then 3. And then I have 2 mines left in the blue, 1 here. I guess both of these could be mines. Well, what I know with this 4 is that 1 of these 2 is a mine due to the column. And then 2 out of these 3 are mine, so this is a mine. I can now complete the 4. 1 of these 2 is a mine, meaning this is a mine. 3 mines left. I think I can just do simple counting. 1 mine here, 1 mine here, and I think the last mine's here. And then everything else is a non-mine, so I guess I can get going on that, at least. Yep. And then this one's not a mine. This 1 forces a mine here, allowing me to complete basically the rest of the puzzle. There's still more? Oh, there we go. That was a tough one. Squiddy. These are challenging puzzles. I like the look. This one's a Stingray with 40 mines in total, 6 in the blue, 12 in the green. That's going to be tough. Just a lot of octagons and diamonds we've been seeing. That's the pattern of the day. How about I count the blues? There might be some forced mines. There has to be at least 1 mine in this row, at least 1 mine in this row, and then none, none, and none. Okay, great counting. How about I work with some of the diamonds instead? Maybe some If there's a 3 next to a 1, I can do it. Unfortunately, no, I cannot. Damn it, where the hell do I start? This is insane. Do I have to maybe start with the grays? Can I force any mines in here? If I were to say that none of these are mines, then it would look like mine, mine. Here, let me mark hypotheticals. It would look like mine, 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 mine. And then this 3 would be overworked. Underworked, sorry. But it could look like mine, 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 here, and here. I'm pretty sure that within these 5, there has to be at least 2 mines. I probably can fully prove it. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to make a formal proof that there in these 5 mines, or these 5 cells, there are 2 mines. You know what? I'm actually even gonna extend the theory that the 5 cells in these 2 rows are contained entirely within these 10. Here, let me draw better. I believe the 5 are entirely within here. I can't have 2 mines here, because then I would be forced to have 2 mines here, which overwhelms this 1. But I could have 2 mines here, which would have 2 mines here. But then this 1, there would have to be one of these 2 being mines. And actually, this was meant to extend out here. Because then one of these has to be a mine. And it actually would have to be this one right here. Therefore, none of these are mines. Now, is that a proof? Not exactly. So how would I prove this by contradiction? I would have to show that any attempt to only have 1 mine in these 5 and 2 or fewer mines in these 5 would result in failure. How could I have only 1 mine in this row? Well, it would probably be shared by one of the 2s. Because let's consider not. Let's say it's shared by the 2 and 1. And considering this is just outlandish. You know what? Let's start with this one. Fine. If the only mine is here, none of these are mines. The mines would have to be here, 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 and here. Which overworks the 1, which is no good. Then we can go to if there were a mine here. None of these could be mines. And of course, none of these would be mines. There would have to be a mine here, here, and here. Now, neither of these could be mines. I would be forcing a mine here, and then here, and then here. Oh, shit. Well, how about I check up top just to be sure? Oh, we didn't check everything. Ladies and gentlemen, this 2 forces 2 mines here, which would overwork this 1. Aha. Aha, this is no good then. There can't just be a singular mine there. And then next, if there were a singular mine here. Now, I believe it should be the same with all these 2s. Maybe not always, but most of the time. These 2 would have to be mines. This would not be a mine. This would be a mine. This would not be a mine. And then no mines. And this 3 would be underworked. Between these 2s, one of these 2s isn't going to have a mine next to it up top. So it's going to need to have 2 mines to it next to it down below, and that will cause a lot of problems. I guess it causes problems in different ways, such as the problem is that, well, I guess the 3 is underworked again. So now I've proved that if there were a singular mine in this set of 5 in each of these 4, then it would be no good. So how about this one? If there were a singular mine up there, well, I would know that all 3 of these would be mines, and this would not be a mine, these would not be mines, this 3 would be fine, and this 2 would not. So now we have to look up top. I would know that these 3 would all be mines, and this 1 would be overworked. Therefore, there has to be 2 mines in this row. Therefore, none of these are mines. There are 2 mines in here. All right, so here's what I know. I know that 2 out of these 5 are going to be mines. So how can I position those? Are there limits? Well, I know they can't both be here. There is at least 1 mine here, right? I cannot have both of these be mines. Now, if there were 2 mines here, there would be no mines here. The 3 would be underwork. If there were 0 mines here, there would be 2 mines here, and the 1 would be overworked. So there has to be 1 mine here. Then 1 out of these 3 are a mine. Well, what I do know is one of these is a mine, one of these is a mine, meaning both of these are a mine. And then one of these are a mine, meaning neither of these are mines. So I guess that's something at least. We get some guaranteed mines and non-mines. Maybe that's something. Well, one of these 2 is a mine. Therefore, this is not a mine. Getting somewhere now. Here's what I'm seeing. If both of these were mines, then these 2 would not be mines, and this 2 would be underworked. But I could have both of these be non-mines, and both of these be mines. It would look something like that. This 2 would force a mine here. This would then not be a mine. I would have no mines here. And then a mine, a mine, Oh, yeah, then we'd have an issue. This 2 would then be underworked. So the whole thing was basically showing that there cannot be either 2 or 0 mines in these 2, which means there has to be exactly 1 mine here. Exactly 1 mine does help me out a little bit. What it tells me is that one of these 2 is a mine, therefore one of these 2 is a mine, meaning this is always a mine. And that one of these 2 is a mine, and then this is a non-mine. Alright, so I can do a little bit here. That's not nothing. Okay, there's got to be something else I can deduce with this. Is it possible for both of these to be mines? No, because then the row would be finished, right? Then all these would have to be non-mines, and then we would have a problem with this line here. So I think I can finally start cashing in on these lines. Because both of these can't be mines, this one has to be a mine, and then we can do a lot of logic with that. So this is a mine. These 2 are not mines. This 3 forces 2 mines, and there we go. It all falls down after so long deliberating on this. I can finally clear this out. This 2 is complete. This 1 is complete. This 1 is complete. And now, yeah, that is complete. This 3 has 3 mines in it. Goodbye to the rest. This, I'm sure I can do something on the right side. Let me go over here first. I have a 2 that's complete. I have a 3. It means 2 out of these 3 mines. This 3 forces 2 mines here. And now one of these 2 is a mine. Yeah, this is big progress. I have a 2 that's complete. I have a 2 that's complete. I have a 1 that forces a mine. I have a 4, which tells me 3 out of these 4 are mines. I have a 1 out of 3. And I have a 1 out of 2. Is that all I can do? I have a 3 column that's complete. I have a 2, means 1 out of these 6 are mines. Well, 1 out of these 2 are mines, so none of these 4 are mines. I have a 1 that's complete. And another 1 I can complete. I have a 2 that forces a mine here. This row of 2 is now complete. And I have a 6. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now 6. Damn, I'm not sure where I want to go from next. There's actually a lot of options. I feel like I could go really deep down the rabbit hole. I know that one of these 2 are a mine, meaning that I have 2 out of 3 mines here. Okay, here's what I know. Here's what I know. Due to this 4, at least one of these 2 has to be a mine. And due to this 2, at least one of these 2 has to be a mine. So this is not a mine. There's 1 out of 2 mines here, 1 out of 2 mines here. This is a mine. These 3 are mines. One of these 2 is a mine. That would imply that this is not a mine, this is a mine. And these are all cells that I know. And I can mark this one. There's a lot I can do. Let's just get started on the obvious. We can mark these for sure. And then this is complete. And what did my notes say? Yeah, that's about what I thought. Mine, 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 non-mine. I have this 1 column, which I can now complete easily. I have one of these 3 being a mine. Was there anything else I didn't mark? No, I got it all. We could go back to marking. I know that 3 out of these 4 are mines. One of these 2 are mines. There's 7 mines left in green. Maybe I could work with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is this right? There's 3 in the line, so 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think I can know that for sure. That looks pretty good to me. Very nice. That should help out a ton, actually. That 3 column is now complete. This 3 row is now complete. This 3 forces a mine here. I can complete another 3. This 2 column forces 2 mines, I believe. Yep. This 2 is complete. This 2 can be completed. This 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I can complete all these. I have 1, 2, 3. This makes 4. And I've done with blue. Excellent. I have a 3, which I can... Woo. Go back to here. This is a non-mine. This 3 forces a mine here. Let's see what else I can work with. Well, I have a 2 column. Yeah, 2 column. This forces a mine. Okay, that's an easy play to make. Well, I have a 2 row that's complete. I just gotta do some more searching. There's surely something. 3 of these 5 are mines? Is it possible for all 3 of these to be mines, really? Well, if all 3 of these were mines, then neither of these would be mines, which is bad. The 2 gets overwhelmed. Therefore, one of these has to be a mine, and one of these has to be a mine, and that completes all of the blues. All these will be non-mines. So that is very helpful. And I can complete a 4. There's 3 mines left in the gray. How about that? Can I do something with that? One of these 2 is a mine. 2 of these 4 are mines. Therefore, this is not a mine. That's the play. We've done it. One of these 2 is a mine, meaning this is a mine. How do I still not have this? What on earth? Let me do some erasing real quick. Here's something interesting, actually. Here's how I see it. The mines are either set up like this or like that. So if the mines were set up like this, these two would be non-mines. This would be a mine. And this 2 would be complete. And the 4 would be underworked. So it can't be these 2. It has to be these 2. So I think that should be the logic I need to clean it all up. And let's see it. No more blue mines. This 4 forces a mine. This 3 forces a mine here. There we go. The Stingray is complete. Holy crap. Yeah, that was pretty tough. Those 3 levels were sufficiently challenging. By God, a significant step up from the rest. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was some very tough deducing. Had to bring out more sophisticated proofs for that. Hopefully you can all follow along. I'll see you guys all in the next episode of Tametsi. Have a wonderful day and peace.